All right, we're gonna start this off simple. This is an analysis on INQD, Indoor Harvest Corporation. As many of you may know, if you're even watching this video, you probably know that they are attempting to become the shell. They're attempting to merge with the big banking cannabis banking company FinCan, and FinCan has become the only international cannabis banking counter federally regulated that's ever existed. That's putting it very dramatically, but it's the only one in existence. That happened about a week and a half ago. So that's a very big deal, especially for the U.S. So what that means is anybody who's trying to bank, any cannabis company that's trying to bank in the U.S. or possibly multiple other countries that follow U.S. policies, they have to go through FinCan and INQD. INQD is going to become the shell company uh, for FinCan, and then they're going to merge together to become this entity, this federally regulated entity. So what that says to me, I'll give you a little fundamental analysis. What that says to me is FinCan and INQD. INQD, let's call it that, is it has to be on Nasdaq. As you can see, the current price right now, it's 2 cents. The requirement to be on Nasdaq is $4. Little history: some of you may not have known this. I believe it was GRNF and another company were attempting to merge to become the shell company for FinCan. I believe a year and a half ago, 2, 3 years ago. I don't know exactly when. Um, they went from less than a penny to $2 in a very short time as soon as the merger was even announced. But apparently, I couldn't find any more information on this. But apparently, uh, GRNF the CEO handled the merger poorly, and the stock fell right back to less than a penny. Um, but INQD, they've been putting crossing their T's, dotting their I's, dotting their T's, crossing their I's, however you want to say it. Um, Doing self audits, being audited by multiple third parties, making sure everything is set in stone before they announce the merger. Um, Now, currently, INQD has their technical analysis is at 100%. That means everything that's shown on the chart here, you're pretty much it's pretty much perfect. There are no flaws, and you can see in the bars, any chart analyst can see just from the just from the candles alone, you can see that there's some uh, there the price action is in sync with what the market makers want it to do. And to get a 100% rating as an OTC stock, that says a lot. That means they have a lot going on in the background. Now they have a lot of their technicals that they need to clean up. They on OTC sites, they need their stop sign taken off, so they need their financials updated. They've been updating those and getting those in order for as long as they've announced the potential merger with FinCan. They're doing everything the right way. So now, with all that out the way, I'm a technical analyst first, because you'll find the news comes right around these points when you're about to get a breakout, so they can push the interest to retail or to the institutionals a little higher. So I understanding that part. You understand that there needs to be um, that news comes after, or yeah, news comes right after the technical analysis. So do the technical analysis first, understand what's going on, and you'll understand what's coming in the future. So with that said, what I see here, I'll point this out first before I go into the very technical part. I see what's called a fractal. I see this area. I'll clean it up. I see this area playing out all over again, and this is the pattern we're going to get. 100% technical um, analysis by technical analysis experts would tell you, yeah, you're going to get, and what you're going to get out of this chart is what's called stair stepping, and it's already starting it. Stair stepping is another term for parabolic, and if you've been in Bitcoin recently or S&P, trading S&P 500, you know what parabolic looks like by now. So we're going to see the similar sort of pattern playing out over here as well. Same type of deal. Now, this probably blows a lot of people's minds, like, wow, is charting that easy? Sometimes it is. And when the chart is as clean as INQD's is now, you're going to get a lot of you're going to get a chart that basically shows you the future. So what I'm seeing happening in the future, now we can leave those there for now. Use Fibonacci retracement levels. We can start there. Fibonacci extension. I don't like to go to the wicks. We'll bring it down a little bit. Yeah, to the body on the 4-hour. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. From what I'm seeing, let me expand this. From what I'm seeing, yeah, we have the fractals and we have the Fibonacci extensions. Touching the 618, playing around the golden level 618 is a great sign. It looks like we're making a reversal pattern around that area, and if we utilize Fibonacci extension over here as well, it's a much smaller time frame. Ignore everything from up here. You'll see it played around another significant level. It played around the 618 level, and these wicks down were big accounts scaring people out so they can buy more down here, and then they push the price right back up because they had an idea what's coming. And as you can see, we had a big boost from 1 penny to 4. That's about what 400% increase. I'm guessing we get the same thing there. We'll, from where we were at the top of this 3 cents, will we get another 400% increase? Yes, possibly, very likely. If we get some more news, if we get financials updated, possibly we'll probably see 8, 9, 10 cents. But what I'm here to tell you today is just that we have a fractal working for INQD along with all the other positive indicators going along with it. Besides the Fibonacci extension, Fibonacci retracement tools and levels, what I see happening is the 2-hour that I saw most of this action happening on. A lot more detail when you zoom in. What I see happening, I have to click at this again to show you the rectangle. What I see happening again, if we go to the stochastic, which is a leading indicator for the RSI, I am seeing this happening again. Let's see. This. I'm seeing this happening right here. But the crazy part is, all of this action that's potentially happening here. Basically, we're getting a bull flag here, and we'll probably get the same thing over here. On the MACD, we have this action happening much lower and with much more accumulation. This is accumulation here. This is all accumulation here. This is accumulation there. This is a break distribution. This is a breakout, and this is distribution. When it goes flat, it's distribution. We have somebody, market makers and big accounts holding the price action within this zone here. That's a good area to buy up. And then once they release their sell walls, then we'll move back up to, I would say, 2.5 cents, possibly 3.2 cents. But what I see happening here is we're much lower on the MACD in this area, so we have much more room to move back up. And if we use this area as confluence, we would be able to see that we'd have 80% to move up from where we're currently at. If we add that to the chart from where we're at now, 80%, we're looking at a perfect area, maybe around 4 cents. That's, yeah, if you move up a little bit. But if you want to be also want to be confluent with the very popular take profit area is the 0.272 or 1.272, wherever you happen to be at in price action. Very popular area to take profit. So we could go back to 4 cents, but I also like the idea of us going back to 5 cents, just based off of this fractal here from where we're at now. But there is also, to save my name, I guess, whatever name I do have on Twitter and on the internet, I really believe we're going somewhere between 4 and 5 cents. But we could have a drawdown, much like we have here with this red bar and this red candle. We can have a drawdown or a touch down to the 786 area again, which is a very important area according to this chart. Let's zoom out, see if I can still get this arrow. 786 area on this is somewhere right there, and that's what, 1 cent. That would scare a lot of people out. And that could also be, for me, that's showing another opportunity to buy in, because look what happened after we wicked. This is on the 2 hour. After we wicked down there, we came right back up. The bar ended there. The next 2 hour bar ended green, and we continued to accumulate, and we scoot back up, and we broke out from this area, this red line resistance area, flagged, retested, broke out again, flagged, retested, broke out again, and that's your 400% move from there. And that's where you could possibly get, after we break out from 3.2 cents, that's where we could possibly get the 8, 9, 10, 11 cents move up. Another noticeable thing, reason why this is a bull flag in the making, or is continuing to be a bull flag, is descending volume profile while the price action is going sideways. And you can also see, the same thing happening right over here where the fractal is. Fractal is just a potential copy of what's happened in the past. And that's how charts really work. This isn't luck. This isn't really a science. It's science plus art. As you see, I'm drawing on a chart, much like a scientist. Got to put it all together. So I think realistically, we get a touchdown to, let me be more precise, 1.4, 1.3 cents possibly, before we spring back up and possibly end the day back at 2.5 cents again. But I think tomorrow's going to tell if the stochastic starts moving back upwards, if we're doing this MACD fractal here, or if we're pulling off this one here where we drop first, touchdown, where we're here. But we're on the bottom here. We were already on the bottom when we touched the 786 on this fractal. And then we moved back up and moved up dramatically, 400%. So there's a lot to uncover there. Sorry, so you can get a better picture. There's a lot to uncover there, but I think ultimately we make a bull action. Keeping it simple, if you just want to see, like, you're in and you're not changing your mind about being in or out, ultimately we do something like this. And we go on from there. After 3 cents, we break out again, and I think I have on the 1 day chart, after 4 cents, we're out of here. There's no volume over here. It's gone. After 4 cents, nothing there. Yeah, right there. So that's my analysis on what I think is going on with INQD. I'm pretty sure it's going to work out that way. And in that case, like I said, news usually comes when the technical analysis is clean. I think in that case, we get a financial update or OTC boards Um, the stop sign taken down by the end of this week. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm going with. They tend to release news on a Friday, so I think that's what's going to end up happening. We have the stimulus check coming out. People are ready to throw their money back into the market and lose their money and gamble. So I think that's where we're going to be. So we'll see how it goes. It's a lot of hopium there, but it's also a very strict technical analysis. I play what I see on the charts, and I love what I saw in INQD from day one. I've been in since 0.0008 cents. My average is 0.002. So I'm just playing what I see. Very bullish on INQD. If you are, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you see. You stock market guys are much smarter than the crypto guys. I'm a crypto guy first, but I know what I see. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks.